blamed operational misjudgment.
Spring? No.
This is the crappy kind. It's heavy and wet.
Eclipse countdown.
I think we've got all the business coming that we can handle.
Good morning. I'm Deborah Rodriguez with the CBS World News Roundup. We begin with just released results from an Israeli investigation into the airstrikes that killed 7 World Central Kitchen workers Monday. Israel's military has fired 2 officers and reprimanded others. Correspondent Holly Williams has the details from Tel Aviv.
Israel's military says it wrongly believed that a militant was inside one of the World Central Kitchen vehicles. It says after striking that car, it identified people moving to the second car, which it also hit, and then the third, killing all 7 aid workers. The report also found that the Israeli military's cameras failed to detect the markings on the World Central Kitchen vehicles. It confirmed in large part the account of the attack given earlier this week by Chef Jose Andres, World Central Kitchen's founder.
The group has released a statement calling the investigation an important step, but says there needs to be systematic change. Meantime, Israel says it's opening more routes to increase the flow of humanitarian aid. CBS's Cammie McCormick. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken in Belgium said the U.S. will be watching to see if aid reaches more Palestinians.
We welcome the steps announced by Israel, opening Erez, the new crossing point, having shipments go directly from the Ashdod port, and maximizing the route from Jordan. These are positive developments, but the real test is results.
Blinken also said the U.S. wants to see a better system to protect humanitarian aid workers. On the jobs front, hiring flew past analysts' expectations last month. Employers added 303,000 positions. Unemployment was down a smidge to 3.8%. President Biden will visit the site of the Baltimore bridge collapse today.
The president will meet with state and local officials and with the families of the 6 construction workers who were killed when a cargo vessel slammed into the Key Bridge March 26th. Leaders from the Coast Guard and the Army Corps of Engineers will share updates on the assistance they are providing to state officials in surveying and removing the wreckage. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre reiterated the administration will remain with the people of Baltimore as they try to rebuild and recover. Linda Kenyon, CBS News, the White House.
The Army Corps of Engineers says it plans to restore full access to Baltimore Harbor by the end of May. A powerful nor'easter is still wreaking havoc on parts of New England, where the snow is piled up to 1.5 feet in some spots. Correspondent Elaine Quijano.
High winds, heavy snow, and flooding. The Northeast was the final target of a week-long storm with deadly results. In Gary, New Hampshire, a grandmother was killed and her 11-year-old granddaughter was injured. Relatives told CBS News Boston a tree fell onto a propane tank next to the home.
I would ask that everybody keep the family in their thoughts.
The intense nor'easter knocked out power to more than 500,000 customers across New England, including southern Maine, where a house in West Gardner was engulfed in flames. First responders there believe a generator was used in the garage where the fire started.
Neither Joe Biden nor Donald Trump have to worry about a challenger without a label. A bipartisan group says it will not field a presidential candidate. UVA political analyst Larry Sabato.
It's hard to estimate exactly how many votes any no-labels candidate would have gotten because we don't know who the nominee would have been. They talked about running a Republican for president, a Democrat for vice president, but a long list of prominent people have said no.
It leaves Robert F. Kennedy Jr. as the only outsider in the race. It's 4 minutes after the hour.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 45 degrees in Richmond, California.